Okay, it's this guy. Shi Long Lang's logic. I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. I can say he was shot in a single glance. But even you figured that much out, right? With your current gun laws, it's not exactly easy to get your hands on a gun.
Oh!
But this is America. Lang, we're in America.
Yeah.
Our gun laws, it makes it very easy to get your hands on a gun.
Like, if this was in, Japan, I could see it.
Okay, so in anime courtland, America's gun rights are not... The second constitution does not exist in anime court. Got it.
Clearly not.
Not unless you're a member of law enforcement like Officer Meekins. Isn't that right?
That is your reasoning.
Solid as a rock. It's based on the philosophy of detainment. What's this philosophy of detainment?
Damn, look at the, did you see the Bad Batch poster?
Oh, no, I didn't. I missed it. Ha! You don't know. In that case, pay attention, girly. In my country, the criminals have a saying, beware of the wolf.
Like, look at the back there.
$9 million.
Yeah, we need to grab ourselves a Bad Badger or two. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'd get rich.
Why the wolf?
Because in my language, lang means wolf, and you don't mess with me or my pack. And as for the detainment philosophy, its father is my honorable ancestor, Lang Zi.
You'd think I'd have heard of him and his teachings if he is that famous.
Not necessarily. What? What?
Oh, okay.
Lang Zi developed it as he worked to lock criminals away thousands of years ago.
Oh, we're going deep Chinese.
To this day, the Xing Fa police still trains its recruits using his philosophies. But thousands of years ago? That makes your story about as believable as a fairy tale.
Anything wears down and breaks over time.
So, are we saying Mr. Star Interpol guy doesn't recognize the Yatagarasu symbol on her neck?
Clearly not.
Are we seriously saying that?
But it's very interesting to take note of that they believe in a code of law that is thousands of years old. That is very deeply traditional Chinese, I must say.
But this guy does, at least. Maybe not the whole country.
Yeah. Do you really believe something as ancient as that can be applied to today's world?
You want to put it to a test?
Uh-oh.
I've seen a lot of bodies like the one being carted off in my time. Oh wait, duh, this is a rebuttal.
Yeah, we just have to start pressing and going through this to try and find out what the hell we're doing. So what can you tell me about the body?
A lot, even without an autopsy. I have my ways. I totally didn't shoot him myself. I hope he didn't, honestly. They teach you the basics of forensic along with the detention philosophy.
Oh, then you wouldn't mind telling me a little of what you figured out, correct?
He was shot in a single glance, but yeah, we all can figure that one out.
Yes, I think anyone who saw the bullet wounds would come to the same conclusion. Oh.
Don't pat yourself on the back yet.
What's that supposed to mean?
Say something! Lang Zi says, search where the water is deepest.
Okay.
You have to keep your eyes on the big fish that lurks in the depths, which is the killer.
Is that right? And what would you know about the killer?
Uh-huh. Clearly this is America without a without the Second Amendment, or it's not the amendment. Whatever, I don't care. I don't feel like thinking right now.
It would appear you've studied a little of our laws.
Studied? Who needs to study what every child on a street corner already knows? It's that. Sheena!
The Federal Firearms Restrictions Act.
That's it! The Federal Firearms Restriction Act. I hear it's not easy to get a gun these days.
Damn, the US government really became good at what they were doing in this timeline, apparently.
It's all because we don't have the second thingy. No guns are a God-given right.
Interesting. That woman's the one in charge of keeping track of the information.
She's the killer.
Honestly, she could be. Who knows? Hold it! If that's the case, there are plenty of other officers who might be potential suspects. You're not seriously going to arrest each and every one of them, are you?
As if I would need to. I've already looked into everyone else here.
Oh.
Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else... Wait, his weapon was fired?
Wait, what?
Okay. Other than Officer Meekins, I know no one else's weapon has been fired.
How do you check every single person's weapon in such a short span of time?
That's because each and every one of my subordinates is extremely capable. It didn't take more than a few minutes to conduct the entire investigation.
Power of sheer numbers. But you've yet to check Officer Meekin's weapon, correct?
Thanks for reminding me. Hey, you! Show me your gun!
He doesn't have a gun. Oh! What's wrong? Why does he look so sickly pale? Oh, his gun's been stolen. Gun!
What did you say? I can't hear you. Stop mumbling and spit it out already.
Sir! I lost my gun, sir! Oh my God. How could you be so irresponsible?
In the end, it looks like you're still the only suspect we've got. You're the one who waited here outside this garage to ambush and kill the victim.
So you think that Officer Meekins waited here to kill the victim, do you, Lang? I think this little accusation deserves a lot more scrutiny. Which basically means...
No, we can just press this. Officer Meekins ambushed the victim in this garage and killed him here with his gun. Huh.
Hold it! You mean to tell me that the murder occurred here, in this garage?
From the fact that the suspect was found almost next to where the body was found, I'd say it's pretty obvious that this is the crime scene. Langji says, a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. Hey, finally, a quote even I've heard of before. Furthermore, Langji says...
Here you go, sir.
Successful investigations are the result of multiple returns to the crime scene.
Looks like neither detectives nor criminals have changed their ways over the millenniums. This is the kind of conclusion the philosophy of detainment can lead you to.
I don't get it, Mr. Edgeworth. Why are you putting yourself on the line for Mr. Meekins?
It's not that I particularly care about what happens to Officer Meekins.
What?
However, I can't simply stand by while Agent Lang ignores our country's laws. Shi Long Lang. So what sort of investigator are you? And here we can basically debunk him at the Meekins thing. If we present something to show that there's no blood in the area, so I think actually just a picture of the crime.
Yeah,
scene.
there's no blood.
Yeah.
So here?
Yeah. Unfortunately for you, Agent Lang, that is simply not possible.
What do you mean?
You've seen the crime scene for yourself. And while you were looking, did you not think to yourself that it was a little too clean?
Ah!
I just going into a kung fu stance.
Actually, it's Aya, but whatever.
So you did notice that there was too little blood. Do you still wish to claim that Officer Meekins committed the murder here? Because this isn't a crime scene. And if it was your men who led you to think it was, then I suggest you leave this case to the local police to set their record straight.
Not bad. I see your logic can be just as sound as mine. In that case, let me ask you this. Don't you think it's weird that officer was hanging out around here in the first place?
Weird. How so?
Hey, you! Your squad's not even supposed to be in this area, right? What were you doing neglecting your duties and loafing around here? Don't you dare give me some lame excuse like, I found myself taking a walk.
But sir, I mean to take a walk, sir!
You're a disgrace. How dare you take your pack obligations so lightly?
Officer Meekins is looking extra meek. Is he hiding something?
He definitely is.
Mr. Edgeworth, please, sir! Say me the way you did earlier, please, sir! Officer Meekins, please give us a detailed account of what happened. Sir, not you too! Okay. It's true, sir! I was assigned to this area, sir! I was told to check every square into the main gate or area, sir! I also went looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams in the blue Batmobile, sir!
You were what?
You, okay? But I got completely caught up in my role selling dreams to the children, sir! Before I knew it, I found myself here in this area, sir!
Uh-huh.
What is this blue Batmobile? It's a movie store on the wheels that sells sweet dreams and merchandise, sir!
So the Blue Badgermobile is just a roaming souvenir shop? Huh. Okay.
Now we know that. Sir, I swear I was chasing the kidnappers down while I was being a good dream merchant. Seems rather worked up. Even more than his usual hyperactive self.
He sure seems sure of what he's saying.
Here, try to calm down and lower your voice to a more reasonable level, officer.
I agree.
Sir! Roger, sir.
This guy. He wasn't assigned. Sure.
Hold it! Alright then, where were you assigned to? I was assigned to the main gate, sir! You must mean the area with the bridge and the outrageous fountain.
Okay, then why are you here in the Wild Wild West area?
It's because of a very deep reason, ma'am.
Huh?
Hold it!
Describe for me how you conducted your investigation. Yes, sir. Well, first I made sure there were no suspicious-looking people in the area, sir. But the only people that seemed to gather around me were little girls, sir.
Well, what did you expect when you're just like the Blue Badger?
I thought I had no choice at that point, sir, so,
Looking for the kidnappers while selling dreams. You think any kids? Like, why is the Blue Badger so popular with little girls?
That's a very good question, actually. Why?
I would think it could be popular with both genders of kids. Just kids in general. Why specifically like little girls? It's kind of weird. Whatever. Selling dreams in a Batmobile.
What exactly do you mean by selling dreams? Sir, the Blue Badger mobiles where dreams are collected.
What?
Sweet is like you never known except in dreams, ma'am. Like innocence drops. And bitterness found only in nightmares, ma'am. Like guilty jawbreakers. Oh, he's talking about candy. Selling those and push the Blue Badger will be along in my sworn duty, ma'am.
Huh. Okay.
Hold it!
You completely forgot to look for the kidnappers. No, sir, of course not, sir. I would never do something like that, sir. You're absolutely right.
Wow! You're good at this forcing people to confess thing, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be frank, I'm just a little man, sir. I bet at selling kids a few small dreams and looking for a big crook, sir.
Hold it!
Enough wallowing in your own self-pity. Let's return to your testimony. Yes, sir!
Hold it!
How did you wind up all the way over here? I was in the middle of a sea of kids, sir. But one of the kids decided to challenge me to a fight, sir. I had to run away from the child's painful drop kicks, and before I knew it... Drop kicks?
The good old drop kick. I dished out my fair share of those when I was a kid. It was always the best when you felt one really connect with your opponent.
In any case, you wound up here for a reason completely unrelated to the investigation. Sir! That's right, sir. That's not something you should be admitting to with your head held high, officer. Like you simply forgot about his real job and became the Blue Badger. Yeah, well, there's one flaw in Officer Meekin's story. I have the feeling that he'll need some prodding before he'll spill the beans. So where do we do this? He said that he was following it in it before he came here, and it's parked here.
I mean, I'll present, I guess.
Objection!
Well, at least someone's around here's competent.
Officer Meekins, I would appreciate it if you didn't tell such transparent lies. Sir, I'm lying, sir? Yes, you are. If you're really out there selling dreams with the Blue Badger mobile until recently, then what is it doing here inside the garage? Ah! Actually, I just lost track, sir. Lost track of what? By the time I realized the Blue Badger mobile was nowhere to be found, sir. Which would mean it was perhaps stolen. And that's when I came back to this area thinking maybe it was in the garage, sir. That's when you found me, Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
Not so fast!
A likely story. Who do you think is going to buy such a convenient tale as that?
And what exactly is so convenient about his story?
The car getting stolen. It's completely unbelievable, even for a cover story. But I think we can assume the car was used all right. To move the dead body.
What?
You killed the victim at some distant location, Officer Meekins, and then you used the Blue Badger mobile to transport it all the way here. Now then, you're coming with me.
But it was me! Sir, the killer, sir! It was me, sir! Agent Lang, wait.
Huh? What do you want now?
We still don't know where the real scene of the crime is. We can't say we know all the facts of this case, let alone the truth.
I told you, truth schmooze. I couldn't care less. Our job is to catch the crook. You'll find out your precious truth after we arrest this guy and take him in. That's the job of you prosecutors in your fancy courts with your logic. As for us, we don't have that kind of time to waste.
You Boris buffoon!
Come at me, bro. I think you need to leave.
What?
We need to get the body to autopsy, and you guys are getting in the way.
You You would interfere with another one of my investigations?
Hey now, let's not forget who holds the actual authority to conduct investigations here. I'm afraid the one doing the interrupting is you, my ignorant little pretty boy. Now, be a good fancy boy and get out of my sight. If you don't, I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice.
March 13, 1:22 p.m. Gatewater Land Main Gate.
Yay.
Chased up like a pair of peasants.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Kay?
there's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything. However, albites. Why shouldn't a thief steal?
A life. It's too heavy of a burden on your soul to get away with. Ever.
That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what, we may try, murder is the one crime that can never be truly hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands. When I apprehend the murderer myself.
All right! And I'm going to work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go!
I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue.
Yeah, it's probably best for
The
that.
first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Miss Edgeworth! Detective Gumshoe. Miss Edgeworth, the stadium! Hurry, sir! This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness?
You! What did we tell you about leaving your assigned post?
The dig is up! Miss Edgeworth, remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir!
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness. It's the pink. It's the pink.
Oh, of
magic
course, there's a
mobile.
heart in the window.
Of course. I thought there was a witness here.
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
I'm not sure this is. So,
I don't either.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh
is it-
no!
Oh no! Okay.
back!
I did not expect her. Okay. I you forgot her name. Oh god.
Emma Sky, I think?
Yeah, probably Emma, yeah. Long time no see. You are Miss Emma Sky, correct? Man, she's grown up. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This girl's the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky.
He grew up a lot, actually.
Yeah. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor.
She really grew up a lot in 2 years. Hell of a growth spurt there, Emma.
Damn. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics. Can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad?
Not now.
You bet. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes. Scientifically.
Of course.
I've been studying non-stop every day to become a non-top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit. I see.
Ah, she still followed me. Yay!
Wait, look at her bag. Oh, she has a nice little bag on the bed. That's cute.
Of course, her scarf turns into a cape.
Of course. I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years.
Yeah, she has. Hold on, how old? I don't even remember her age in the first game. Okay, so she was 16 then, so she's 18 now.
Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go, but I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see.
I think she's still a kid. You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you?
Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday. I'm Yatagarasu.
You don't just say that!
No, I mean, I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief.
A great thief? Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble.
I agree.
In any case, we have much to catch up on. You bet we do. So why are you here, Emma? Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just missed you.
Yeah, it was quite the flight.
And how exactly did you know I was here?
Gumshoe is very loud.
Oh my, look at her glasses.
Wow. I'm assuming those are just reflecting off her phone.
Obviously. Before the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. I use these to track your footprints, and I follow them straight to you.
It's a little stalkerish, Emma.
Emma, you do know that you could get a restraining order for that, right? They said it's the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific. You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine the special light on it, sing! The footprints light up like electrified noble gas in a glass tube. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking. Forensic science never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment.
She is a stalker now. Okay.
She's just very scientifically minded. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed. Huh? What are you talking about? She's not the witness. Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about? Well, I didn't get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said. What was that man thinking? Or rather not thinking. Let me guess, there's been a murder, right? Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Where did that person go? So there is a witness around. Are they hiding in the...
I'm assuming this.
I assume this is another Badger-mobile.
Yeah, but it's a different color than the blue Badger's car.
Yes, this is the retina searing pink model. What's that off in the distance?
Are you wearing cuffs?
Ah!
Huh. Oh, hey! It's the pink Badger! Badger, get!
Badger, 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 Badger. Just what does she see in these little silly things?
Edgeworth? Dude, buddy, pal, there's literally a competition.
Yep.
I don't know what it does. I don't know what the prize is, but it is a competition. Oh no. I think this Badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak Badger dance. Oh my god, okay.
Take off the mask. No! No! Nope, nope, I quit. I quit. I fucking quit! No! Coming on! Are you back?
Oh my god, I did not see that coming!
Why are you here?
I can't take me inside that stuffy head anymore.
You're... No! Why her? Why here? Why now? I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. Oh no! She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief.
Edgy poo! Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really? I was trying so hard to keep the kid's dream alive by staying in character. But you couldn't pick up on that, on what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just going to be direct.
I had a bad feeling before, but it's just made it official. The day has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare.
I agree. So, you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger?
You could say that, but right now, I'm just the pink Badger, dearie.
She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman.
My name is Wendy Oldbag. But you can call me Wendy, or Granny, or whatever suits your fancy.
Bitch, that's what suits my fancy. Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kay Faraday.
Huh! What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you?
Yeesh. I was trying to be polite.
Oh my god.
Why are you wearing cuffs?
That is, well, actually, we can actually check the our evidence stuff. Because I think if we look at the evidence and look at the picture of the Badger clan, yep, she has cuffs.
Yeah, she just naturally has cuffs. Huh.
It's part of her costume, yeah. Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gay Water hotels the last time we met?
Huh! I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today, like that Butts guy.
Oh, she's
I
that
get called in
kind
all
of
the
woman.
time to fill in when there aren't enough hands.
Oh.
But enough about me, Edgy Poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are, talking with two young girls.
Men are all the same. It doesn't matter how old they get. They continue to shamelessly flirt with young girls. Why, just the other day, it happened with my Yoon, who I finally got him to notice me. He went and got into an arranged marriage with an 18-year-old. I don't see what he sees in her at all. As they say, the person man takes 3 years to rape him.
You seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hey, please, I'm begging you, by all means do not provoke her any further.
Time to provoke her further.
I just love that we had the same brain length as Edgeworth regarding her.
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't. But I don't think fate is going to be kind today.
I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that?
So it's true. She is the witness.
Ugh. I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder.
You mean to say that you witnessed somebody being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me.
Oh no.
Shoot me, please.
I came to this stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in the area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you.
Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately.
What's that unfortunately you tacked on at the end supposed to mean, Edgy Poo?
Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady.
Oh no.
Again, shoot me. I want to check her profile. How old is she again?
I don't think we know. Yeah, we still don't know.
We'll never know.
She's 19. Okay.
Lance is 21.
Yeah, 19 and 21. Yeah, I can see that being a pair.
My parents are like 5 years apart, dude, so.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking for youth these days, you know?
Ah, youth.
Young whippersnappers these days.
All right.
Hold it!
You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger?
You may not think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive.
Actually, I could see it.
You smell of sweat, your hip creaks with pain. You even begin to dream about work.
That's the kind of story that would scare a child for life, you know.
Well, that's why I chose to come take my break here, whippersnapper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids.
So what did you see while you, the Pink Badger, were resting?
Oh, yes, that. Well.
As I was resting, glanced over and saw two men facing over there somewhere.
Hold it!
You saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
They looked like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over.
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you, they were so boring I don't even remember much beyond that.
Damn. But did they have any special features? And if you can recall, would be very helpful.
Oh my! Don't tell me you're jealous of those two men.
Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh my God. I'm not worked over anyone, and I'm not jealous.
Look, Edgeworth, just call your boyfriend already.
It's all right, Edgy Poo. Those two are just fools compared to a stallion like you. I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid eyes on them.
Oh my God. She called him a stallion.
Nope. Suddenly there was a loud
Okay.
gunshot.
Hold it!
You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place.
Absolutely! That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired.
You didn't try to go help the person that got shot?
I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? But I took off as soon as I could find someone who could help.
Two men, one bullet. It's all consistent with what we found out from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go in on your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory?
Self-centered, aren't we?
Well, it was somewhat useful. The testimony also presents us with a new problem.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Yes?
So, about this new problem.
Well, what is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
No, thank you.
Don't be so mean! I swear it's something you're going to like!
What is that gadget you're holding?
It's called a cell phone. What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief!
Yeah.
I like the little smirk on
I
her
should
face.
have known it would be worthless.
Aw, don't be like that.
Ahem.
What?
What the hell? What do you think now?
What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air.
What is the technology
Why
here?
is there a hologram?
I'm going to import... Oh, wait, what?
Simulation.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares to take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now, witness the true power of real modern-day Robin Hood!
What? What is this?
I love this! This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted into Little Thief.
Little Thief? I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. Ignore that back there, Emma. But I suppose if I used it like this. Let's see. Miss Oldbag said that the two men were facing each other, and then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground.
Ah, so with this we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? So, what do you think?
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
How do you have access to that? Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yatagarasu!
And what alien did you steal that from? Indeed.
The alien named Yatagarasu!
Because obviously, this kind of technology does not exist.
I mean, to be fair, the crap we did with Magatomas also does not exist, so...
That is true, which is why I am very certain that she stole this from an alien.
Yes. No, her mentor was an alien named Yatagarasu. It was a literal three-legged crow. And now she's the next one. Oh, but if there isn't enough information or if something is out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it! You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now, this simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. If I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in the simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, so you just let me know, okay? What?
Very fascinating.
What?
Yeah, I'm very confused. Oh, look at her stance on the front. That's cute.
It is.